Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Dubai Studies. My name is Tanvi and we are here to discuss upon a topic which is of grade 7, that is congruence of triangles. So before I switch to the main topic of this topic, let me have a discussion on what do you mean by congruence. Congruence means when you have two figures whose shape, whose size is absolutely same. We call it as congruence. When they have, again I'm repeating, they have same shape and same size. It could be a two circle, it could be a two lines, it could be two coins, it could be two pillars, and they can be congruent. So if I'll say two circles are congruent, that means they should have their radius to be equal. Until and unless they don't have their radius equal, we can't say they are congruent, because if they have different radii, that means their shape will going to differ, their size will going to differ. Okay, we can say two lines to be congruent when they have equal length. We can say they are said to be congruent. So we have many such examples by which we can say two figures to be congruent. Particularly, we will be dealing with triangles. So when can we say the two triangles to be congruent? I'll just switch my screen. So this is a wonderful idea of congruence. I'm repeating, the two figures which exactly have same size and same shape. We can say the two figures are congruent. They should superimpose each other. Then they are said to be congruent. So as I discussed in my introduction, how can we say the two lines to be congruent when they have exactly equal length? We can say they are congruent. Now, particularly if we talk about two triangles, when can we say the two triangles to be congruent? So there are 6 corresponding parts, because a triangle has 3 vertices, 3 sides and 3 angles. So particularly two triangle can said to be congruent by having 6 corresponding parts. So what are the 6 corresponding parts? They should have equal sides, that is the 3 sides. They should have equal angles, because a triangle is having 3 angles, 3 sides and 3 angles. So 6 corresponding parts, if they are equal, then the two triangles are said to be congruent. So do we need to prove all the 6 parts to make the two triangles to be congruent? No, absolutely no. We can have just 3 things. By just 3 things, we can prove the two triangles to be congruent. What are these criteria by which you can prove them congruent? In this criteria, we just have to prove 3 corresponding parts to be equal and the triangle will become congruent. So what are these 3 parts and what are those criteria? So the first criteria is triple S. Second criteria is SAS. Third criteria is ASA. And the last one is AAS. So we'll discuss upon all these criteria one by one. So let's start with first criteria, side, side, side. As the name suggests, side, side, side means the 3 sides of one triangle has to be equal with the 3 sides of the corresponding other triangles. So here in this, we have 2 triangles, and if you can see, AB is equals to ED, BC equals to EF, and AC is equals to DF. So just 3 corresponding parts and the 2 triangles are congruent. And if you can see, there is a special symbol for congruency. There is an equal sign and there is a curve over it. So we can say the two triangles to be congruent. This is particularly the symbol. Now this is the second criteria, SAS. As the name suggests, there should be one side, then an angle in between and the other side. And we can say the two triangles to be congruent. So here in this, you can see AB and ED are equal. Then there is an included angle, angle A and angle D. And there is a side in the extreme, that is AC and DF. So 2 sides, angle in between, and another, there is one more side. AB, ED, angle A, angle D, AC and DF, and the two triangles are congruent. Again, I'm telling you there is a particular symbol for congruency, that is an equal sign, and there is a curve over it. So this becomes a sign of congruency. This is the included angle, angle A and angle D. So there are two sides and an angle in between. See? This is an included angle between the two sides. So between IG and GH, we have angle G included. Between IG and IH, we have included I angle. Between GH and IH, we have included angle H. So this is particularly done, been asked from you. You can just pause the video and you can answer this question. We have one more criteria. We have just discussed upon two criteria already. And we have one more criteria, that is angle side angle. So in this, as the name suggests, there should be an angle, two angles, and included side in between. So the two triangles are said to be congruent. Now, likewise, we did included angle. We have included side also. How can you judge that this is an included side? There should be two angles and the side should be in between. Here in this angle I and angle G, what is the side which is included in it? That is IG. You can just pause the video and you can attempt it. First answer is IG. You can pause and then you can just cross-check your answer. Second answer is IH. Third answer is, come on, it's your turn. Yes, you're absolutely right. Angle G and an angle H. What is the included side? That is GH. So this, I'm not going to do this. You have to pause the video. Then you have to attempt and then cross-check your answer. The last criteria is angle, side. That means there has to be two angles with not included side. The side should be after those two angles. So here angle A, angle D are equal, B and E is equal, and there is no included side because side is on the extreme sides. That means there should be angle, and then there should be a side, non-included side. And there's a particular warning for everyone. Students get confused that SSA is also a criteria. No, there is no such criteria being designed. SSA is not a criteria. Again, AAA is not a criteria. So out of these 6, majorly students get confused and they also include these 2 criteria, but this is not the form of any type of criteria. Okay. So again, something is being given to you and you have to identify what is the criteria being used here. So in the first part, you can see we have 2 sides and included angle. So right, so let's do this. You have to identify the criteria. So for the first, or you can also attempt this. You can pause the video, attempt it, and then cross-check your answers. We have one more thing which has been given to you. So you can again pause your video, pause this video, and then attempt. So clearly it has been mentioned that AAA is not any type of criteria. So there are 3 sheets which has been given to you. Please attempt, pause the video, and I hope you like this video. The topic is very much clear to you. Still, if you have any doubt, please do let me know. I'm going to make another video where I'll take all your doubts. Thank you so much. All the best. Give your best. Bye-bye. Take care.